I'm going to teach you the most basic commands of Turing in this video. The first one being put. So if we type in put hello world and run, we will get hello world printed out on our screen. Whatever we put between the two quotes and run is what we will see printed out. So that's very, very easy to do. There's a lot of formatting that can go with the put. We can join things together with the put. So if I want to have something else here, and if I'm going to combine these two things, I put a space here because there's no space at the end of Sam. So if I run this, now those two pieces are joined together. Why would I ever join them this way, you ask? I never would. I would just put them all in one. Um, where that comes useful is when we have variables, which is the next thing I want to talk about. Any time that we allow input to our program, we need to store that input. So in order to store input values, we need variables. So in Turing, we declare variables using the word var. So if I want a variable and I want it to be called name, and that is going to be a string variable, then I set it up like this. I use the word var, that's the command name, which is stays blue, is the variable identifier. And colon allows me after that to put what type my variable should be. This is just a string of characters. So now I'm not going to say my name is, I'm going to say what is your name. Now if I run this, it says what is your name. You don't see anything on the screen from this first line. That's just behind the scenes what's being set up for you in memory. Now we want to be able to ask the user to have, or have the user actually type their name in. So we will use the get command. Get name. That allows the user to type something in and it will be stored in that variable that we created here. So if I run this, now it is blinking right underneath, and I'm going to type in Sam. Whoop, Sam. Okay, so now Sam is being stored right there. Okay, next thing, how about we say hello Sam or whatever they typed in. Go back to that plus sign, put name, and it'll say hello, whatever the person typed in. So if I type my name as Jane, it'll say hello Jane. It looks a little bit clumsy having Jane down here. We can format this differently with two dots. Just adding those two little dots allows me to have Jane typed in next to the question. Or maybe this time I want to be Sue. Hello, Sue. So those are the three very, very basic first commands that you learn. var, where you're storing your actual value and what the identifier of your variable is, as well as the type of identifier. Types, I'm going to put a percent sign here. We have string types, we have int types, we have real types for numbers that do not have variables.